Hey guys, what's up? Are ads getting worse? I feel like they're getting worse. Jake from State Farm is a liar. I moved up to Tennessee from Florida and I had State Farm in Florida and it was fine. And then I moved to Tennessee and they were going to charge me literally double what Geico was going to charge me. And even Geico is kind of expensive now. They used to be the cheap one. Uh, McDonald's, like, the food never looks like it does in the ad in real life. Is that not false advertising? Like, if you put an image in an ad, isn't that like of that is supposed to represent the product? Isn't it supposed to look like the product in real life? Like, the last time I went to McDonald's, they put one pickle on my hamburger. So if I liked pickles, then I would be disappointed. If I didn't like pickles, then I would be disappointed. And I was just thinking, like, bro, who are you mad at? Because that's like an intentional thing, you know what I mean? Like when you're making a hamburger for somebody and you put one pickle on it, it feels like passive aggressive, kind of. I know that that's not like representative of all of McDonald's or whatever, but kind of though. Um, the last two times actually that I went to Burger King, the food was cold. I don't know how that happens. If it's a fast food place and you're making the food to order, how is it cold by the time it gets to the customer? And I was ordering like veggie burgers too because I was a vegetarian at the time, and it's like those aren't really all that common. Did you just make some of those and then leave them out all day? Like what is the deal? I've been getting ads for like Airbnbs and stuff, and and the competitor whichever the competitor is that's like been talking trash about Airbnb. I can't afford an Airbnb, and Airbnbs are more expensive than hotels, right? I'm pretty sure that they're more expensive than hotels. I have an acquaintance, I'll say, that that started an Airbnb, and he charges, or used to charge, like hundreds of dollars a night. He sold it to somebody else, and now that guy charges hundreds of dollars a night. I feel like it's more expensive than like a crappy hotel, and to be real, like at this point in my life, I couldn't even afford a crappy hotel most of the time. I would just sleep in my car probably. Um, if I was traveling, I've been getting ads for Dubai, for like vacations to Dubai, and I don't know anybody in my entire social network who could afford to take a vacation to Dubai. Maybe I know a couple of people who could afford it, but it would not make financial sense for them to do it. Um, I've been getting ads for Bandcamp, or not Bandcamp, BandLab, and I use BandLab. I like BandLab. BandLab is a DAW. It's a digital audio workstation, basically, that you can use on your phone, and it's great. It's really good. It's free. It has ads now. It used to not have as many ads. And they have like premium stuff on their app that you have to pay for or whatever, but most of it's free, at least at the time of making this video. And and it's great, but for some reason the ads annoy me. Like every time I see them, I'm like annoyed. Like, oh my gosh, the cat is climbing in my lap. Say hello, kitty. Hello, internet. Um, so I use BandLab, but every time I get an ad for BandLab, it just annoys me. It's almost like they get random people off the internet, and they're like, "Hey, you like making music, right?" And I don't know what they pay their ad makers or whatever. It just seems like their ads are bad. They just do not make me want to use the app at all. In fact, they kind of like, I don't know what it is. I feel like big businesses. I'm not saying that BandLab is a big business. I don't know what BandLab's finances look like. It's an app, so I don't know. But it seems like a lot of these businesses are looking for like the cheapest way to make more money, like getting random people on the internet to make ads for them. And it just feels gross to me. Like, I don't know if it's like exploitative or what, like what I'm getting this reaction from, but it doesn't feel good. Like, the old Subway commercials, like Subway Eat Fresh. Those were fine. You know, their food really was fresh most of the time, as far as I remember. I don't think that I've ever gone to a Subway and the lettuce was brown and the tomatoes were coagulating or whatever. It was always pretty good. It was what it was. And in the ads, the subs looked like they did in real life. Like, you even get a cookie sometimes, and a fountain drink or whatever. Those were fine. There was that old commercial, head on, apply directly to the forehead, and um, that ad was kind of annoying because that's all it said. It said that over and over again. For those of you who don't remember the commercial, it was like, head on, apply directly to the forehead. Head on, apply directly to the forehead. And it was even kind of like robotic, if I remember right. But you knew what it was for. It was for headaches, and it told you how to use it, and I'm pretty sure I could afford it. Um, so like that's kind of useful, I could, if I had a headache, I could buy some head on and I could apply it directly to my forehead, and I assume it worked, I don't know. I can see, like, I I could see like cruise ads, like cruise ships. I could see that because there are some cruises that really aren't that expensive. In fact, I was hearing that, I think it was maybe on Joe Rogan or something. I heard somewhere on the internet that some people were even just going on cruises to avoid paying rent because the cruises were cheaper than paying rent, which is cool. I could see maybe going on a cruise to avoid paying rent. I kind of understand some of the Spotify ads. Like I listen to a lot of YouTube when I'm doing stuff around the house, and I listen to a lot of Spotify when I'm driving. And like some of the Spotify ads are just like, you know artists, like doing like a little snippet of their latest song or whatever, and they'll be like, "Hey, listen to my stuff on Spotify," and I get that. That makes sense. And then they have like ads for their own ad making thing that they do. Like, they uh apparently you can like send them, a script or something or whatever, and they'll make you an ad to put on Spotify. I don't know how it works. The Raid Shadow Legends ads were actually fine with me pretty much. There were a lot of them, but I played Raid Shadow Legends a little bit a long time ago, and it actually wasn't that bad. It was pretty fun. The music was pretty kicking. They really do have a lot of characters in their game to collect or whatever. I didn't play it for very long. I started I have ADD or something. I started doing something else. But a lot of times on YouTube there will be like an ad at the beginning of the video, an ad in the middle of the video, an ad at the middle of, or an ad at the end of the video, and a sponsorship somewhere in the video. And a lot of these videos aren't even that long, and it ends up being like half the content is just ads. Like there are some pizza places that are pretty good. I wouldn't mind ads for pizza places so much, except for that, like, when I watch an ad for a pizza place, my first thought is like, I can't afford as much money as I can't afford to pay what they want for a pizza. So it's just kind of a waste of time for me to watch the ad, you know? Or I guess I could afford, you know, to pay whatever it is that a lot of these places want for a pizza or whatever, but it doesn't make sense. Like I could just make something at home, you know, and then I don't have to go out and pay you a whole bunch of money for a pizza. Because a lot of those places are kind of expensive, really. Like, what was it? It was like Papa John's or somebody. I think it was Papa John's where you could go in and get like a $5 pizza with like one topping. It was like a pepperoni pizza or a cheese pizza. I think those were the options. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. They might have had like sausage or something in there, but I'm pretty sure it was like pepperoni pizzas and cheese pizzas that you could do for like a pretty much a flat $5. The price has gone up though because of inflation or whatever. I heard that a lot of companies were trying to like advertise and cater more towards like the upper class, which makes sense because the upper class um, has all the spending power, really. They are like the biggest consumer pool. I mean, there's less people in the upper class, but they have more money, and so they spend more money than the middle and lower class. So they really are, you know, spending more money in the economy than everybody else. So it makes sense to advertise to them more. So maybe that's why I'm getting all these ads that seem like they're from an alternate reality. It seems because that's what it feels like. It feels like um, these ads are like in in like a make believe. They're like it's like a make believe world that they live in apart from reality. You know, like the ads for Dubai. Like I'm probably never in my life gonna go to Dubai. Uh, or I mean, I could see myself maybe at some point renting an Airbnb for something, but like not right now. Right now, things are not going well, and I'm broke. You know, and like all this extra stuff, like it all seems so much of it seems like extra stuff, and I just don't have disposable income right now. And to be real, most of the people that I know don't have disposable income right now. Not really. I mean, it maybe they have a little bit of money left at the end of the bills and groceries and stuff, but like it still doesn't make financial sense for them to spend it on extra stuff, really. Like, I'll get ads for like Facebook and TikTok and stuff, and it's like, dude, like everybody already has a Facebook, you know? Like, I get on Facebook almost every day to check and see if it's like somebody's birthday or something. And it's like, why are you showing me ads for something I already use? You know, it's like they're showing you the ad to get you to want to go on Facebook so that they can show you more ads. You know what I mean? I've been getting ads for like CeraVe and stuff, and I'm like my skin's fine. You know, I was getting an ad for like a gay um, dating app or something for a bit, and like I'm not gay. You know, like where are you guys getting my data from? Like, is it like a targeted ad, or is it like I guess it's like a not targeted ad? It just goes out to everybody or something. I don't know. Or maybe they think I'm gay for some reason. I don't know how that would have happened. Anyway, let me know in the comments if you feel the same way or if I'm imagining it or what. But I feel like ads are getting worse. Um, like and subscribe and ring the bell and comment and share. I guess if you know, do whatever you want. Um, and I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Bye.